Hi Scorpio, thanks for coming back. This is Tristan from Elements Tarot. Nine of Cups, wish card. When I picked the deck up, this card was on the bottom, still on the table. So maybe your wish is coming true. Let's see what goes on with you this month. I am having a fully special 3 minutes for $8. Also, this girl that is so not tech savvy, I started an Instagram page, so come over and do follow me there. Currently, I'm doing the card of the day. There will be more, but I'm starting with that right now. So you can always interact with me there. If I'm on the road, as I always am, you can post questions, you can ask me questions, whatever it is. I'm more likely to get back to you than to YouTube. I check that every so often, YouTube that is. As for Instagram, like I said, I'm always attached to the phone. I do a lot of business through the phone. Alright, so guys, here we go. So Scorpios, for the month of, for those of you that celebrate St. Patty's, happy St. Patty's Day. Do have a green beer for me. And because I always am, oh, I'm sorry, I have an itch. Since I always am on the road in July, I said, you know what, if I can't do something, then I don't want to do it. And that was me for YouTube, and I appreciate all of you that have been waiting for your readings. I know they are a little bit late, but when I was reading for an entire week, every single person said, you know what, thank you for the monthly messages on YouTube. Keep them coming. So how can I say no to that? If they're a little bit late, I apologize, and thank you for sticking with me. So I'm going to choose, and this deck is the Afterthoughts Tarot by Corinne Kenner. And this energy will follow you for the entire month of March. Alright, so let's get rocking and rolling to your spread. Overall energies, Spirit, for Scorpio. Woohoo! So let's get those rocking. Alright. So, 8 of Wands. This is action. Things that you don't see. It's almost like Cupid's arrows have been shot, but they haven't reached you. This is communication. You could be doing the communicating. Or somebody else, okay? Energies are fluid. So for the month of March, there is going to be communication coming towards you. We are in Mercury retrograde right now. So that communication could be from somebody from the past. The Wands are of love and passion. They are known as Cupid's arrows. Okay. They're still in the air. Haven't hit you yet. And there could be indecision around you, a lot of different options or illusions, or you don't know which way to go because things are clouded. Alright, so Scorpios, water sign, what do we have for you for the month of teen? Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Lady Luck is on your backside. The wheel is starting to turn in your favor, crossed by the Queen of Swords. This person is an intellect. This person can be standoffish, but at the same time is really connected. They are quick-witted, quick thoughts, and in this way they can be rude and cruel and almost like a narcissistic energy. They don't, it's not all about cupcakes, rainbows, and unicorns. They tell it the way that it is. There is truth and success. And you could be harnessing that energy, or of the Queen of Swords. You are a water sign, but there needs to be either communication or some truths to be spoken. Once you do, I feel that success is on your backside either way. Alright, so let's see what else comes out from Scorpios. You could also be dealing with an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. In your past, there could 2 cards here. There could be lessons. You could have been going on a vacation by yourself, but you're really lighting the path for your own future. Going on a different journey where you need to be. There also is, you could have started some school. Schooling isn't always in the bookwork, okay? Schooling isn't always sitting at a desk in school or college or night school. Whatever it is for you, there is knowledge here. And this little star here in the lantern, this is the star that is in the star card, Major Arcana. Here we have the Hermit. And this is one of somebody who is in solitude right now, but this grows into the star. So there is the sense that you are on your own correct, right path. It could be within a relationship of the Two of Cups, where I hear dishonesty. I do. With a relationship here, this is the Two of Cups in reverse. So possibly your successes with telling your truths and learning about possibly a relationship or something that didn't work in the past, it coming back again, where there is going to be success, where there is going to be communication, where somebody was dishonest in the past. Scorpio 19. What's going on with the Scorpios here? I also get a sense of freedom. You know, when you take a breath in and your lungs are clear and full, and it's like, you can just release. That's the sense that I'm getting right now. And I just took a breath, that there is a sense of clarity. And I hear finally, because you did some research, there is more learning to do. Yeah, you are coming out of the hangman stage. You're not so hung up anymore. You know your direction, right? You know your direction. You're speaking your truths, and you're going forward successfully, vibrantly. About time, Scorpio. You've pondered about a situation long enough, possibly this relationship, this Two of Cups here, that's something that didn't work in the past, where, there is going to be communication, right? Communication, truths being spoken, and you're going to tell it the way that it is. And because of that, you will have your success. 3 major arcanas here, right in a row. We've got the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hangman. Hangman is in reverse. So, this is the sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be moving very slowly, or somebody else could be moving very slowly in your direction. You could always get what you want, but wow, all 3 readings that I'm doing right in a row, something happens and I just can't speak. But you are getting what you want here because you see things clearer. There was deception. Yeah, there was deception. There were emotions. Things were darkened where you couldn't see the full picture, the full scope of things. And now you are, and there are going to be words. It could also be that you were dealing with somebody else. There could be 2 people that you have been dealing with. And now you're going towards one of them. That's just what I feel. Not so much the cards, but the cards do tell a story here. And you're no longer having to protect and defend what you believe because you have always had higher ground. You could have went charging up the mountain. Okay, it's like this. So you could have been dealing with a narcissist, somebody that could have been cruel, somebody where a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but somebody who only cared about themselves. The Tower came in, shook up your world, put cracks in your foundation, gave you life lessons to move on. The universe wanted you to be on your own different path. And once you have learned with the knowledge, and once you have again spoken your truth, that's when you're finding your success. It doesn't matter how slowly you move here, you are going to get what you want. All right? But this just shows, and I like when the Tower comes in because we're in a place, but it's in the reverse. All right, so this already happened, and you're coming out of it. Dealing with a narcissist or somebody that could have been all about themselves and just really, really cruel and harsh words, but now you have the truth and you are coming through with how you believe and how you think. There's no reason to defend and protect how you are because it's your life. All right, and the Hangman here, you are movement. You are movement. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you are. But somebody who is just all about themselves, no, you're not going to deal with it anymore. You can move slowly. Could most definitely be with this relationship here that's in the reverse. We've learned about it. There was deception in the past, yes. And you're coming out. You are no longer having to protect and defend yourself over this person. okay? That turned your world upside down, Scorpio. You've thought long and hard enough. You've meditated on this situation. You've gotten headaches from this situation. You know, you had to think about your foundation, where you're going forward. And you are now. So one more card. Yeah, you know what? Overall card. Yeah. Okay, so there are strong words. This could be you or the other person. Strong words. The truth is going to be spoken. Messages are coming forth. Pages also bring communication and messages. All right, but somebody is on the defensive here because we have somebody who is cruel and mean. And what sign did I just do? I did Libra? Was it Libra I just did? Sign right before yours. Anyway, I think it was Libra. But they got this too. All right, so check Libra's reading out. Yeah, Libra. And there was fighting. Somebody trying to gain that higher ground. Warfare. Nothing major. But now, you know, you're coming to the truth of things. And that's what we have here, Scorpio. You're coming out of a bottom of the deck. You'll be dealing with a Capricorn. Okay? Being bound. There could have been some addiction, materialism, being controlled by somebody else. I'm feeling as though that's over because you are coming out from a time of feeling left out in the cold. And this is all your work. Speak your truths this month, Scorpio. If this resonated, please do give a like, share, subscribe to the channel. If it didn't resonate with you, that's okay. I am a reader for all, maybe possibly not you this month. Take what does resonate, as well as read and listen to your rising as well as your moon. I love you all. I'll see you in